Okay, what I'm working is the mounts for the bottoms of the brackets. What I'm going to do is have that plate on the bottom, and then these brackets are going to set right on top of it, and I need something that holds it. As you can see, the previous builder had just welded a square plate onto the back of each one of these. I'm going to do something a little bit more fancy. I'm going to actually contour these so it would look something like this. It would be contoured across the bottom here. There'll be two of them, and they'll just kind of cradle. There'll be two cradles, and that way I can line those up, weld those in place nice and flat, and then have a little bit better of a system than just welding a plate to the back of it, because I'm going to have to support these because all the weight of those blades are going to be on there. So thinking this out in my mind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my calipers here and it doesn't have to be too exact because I'm going to be welding, and get this measurement on the widest two parts. So looks like we got 1.46 inches. So let's write that down. What I've also got is my original compass, we'll call it. And I'm simply going to take this compass and mark out that same distance. And then I'm going to get a straight edge and straight edge across here, and then drill another hole and do the same thing. Create a circle, and then we'll have a nice template. This is exactly what I did for the spinner assembly. Drill my hole. Kind of favoring the right hand side, but perfect. Now we do the same thing. We want to draw a hole. You know what we did wrong? We want to half that distance. So this is 0.61. We want to half that because we want to use the diameter to draw a circle. Because if we do this, this circle will be way too big for what we need. So we'll do 2.3 as our circumference. So that should be half. Let's see if that matches up perfectly. Give ourselves a target. All right. Now we drill. Okay. So now we should be able to draw our circle. Okay, that's going to be the point that we reference all of our circles off of. Extend my pencil lid out. Really need to invest in one of those compasses. There. So what we should have, same circumference here as here. If we measure it out, our 4.6 and our 4.6. Perfect. Now we have to come up with the distance. So what I'm going to do is measure from the base of the spinner. I'll just show you. So what I'm going to do is measure the distance from here to here, and that's going to be our starting point. I'd prefer it to be longer than shorter, because if it's longer, then I can grind it down. T-square. So we're looking at 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. So there we go. There's our bracket. We've come down 6 1/4, giving us enough space to where the prop blade will sit opposite of this, right inside this hole, and we'll be able to adjust it from there. So yeah, that's how you do it, I guess. Okay guys, after reviewing the video while I was editing it, I made a mistake. What I did was I measured from the bottom of the circle, from this line here down to the bottom here, as 6 1/4 inches, when in actuality I should have started at the top of the circle and measured down 6 1/4 inches. So that's what I ended up doing. I just subtracted the circle here from this 6 1/4 inches, raising this line up. So now from the top of my circle to this line here is 6 1/4 inches. So that's going to be my mount from here on up. This area here will be cut out. So from here down is going to be all metal, and it's just going to sit there and cup up underneath of those blade mounts. So just wanted to clarify that up because I noticed it was wrong, and if you're paying attention to my videos or anything like that and my math, you would notice it as well. So once again, thanks for watching. Keep tuned in for more progress.